25 dreams and their prophetic meanings. In Job 33, verse 14, 15, and 16, the Bible declares God speaks once, yet twice, but man perceiveth it not. Meaning man is unable to interpret what God is saying. Verse 15 declares, he speaks in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men. He opens the ears of men and seals their instructions. So we cannot argue as to does God speak or not. The Bible is clear there. The problem is not God, but the problem is men not being able to fathom what God is saying, not being able to interpret what God is saying. So I believe these 25 dreams and their prophetic meanings will help you know and understand what God has been saying to you all along. Number 1, dogs. Dogs in your dream are symbolic to many things. It comes down to the context of your dream. What does that even mean? Whenever God gives you a dream, you are to focus on 3 things. Number 1, on how the dream starts. Number 2, what happens in the middle as to the action. Number 3, how the dream ends. Because sometimes a dream can start very bad, but can end well. The same dream can end well. Hence, context is key. In a case where dogs are chasing you, this is symbolic to the spirit of lust. It is also symbolic to you trying to get away from what has been holding you back. It can be doubt. It can be certain relationships. It can be certain people, and you're trying to separate yourself from them. And now, as you are separating yourself from them, they are also trying not to let you go. So in this dream, God is saying to you, what you are trying to get away from is actually after you. You are done with it, but it's not done with you. And most people who see dogs chasing them suffer from the spirit of lust or are attacked by the spirit of lust. And again, dogs in your dreams biting you, where you see dogs biting you, this dream has a spiritual meaning. And the spiritual meaning behind this dream is that people who are close to you are actually conspiring against you. People that you think are your friends could have been planning and could be planning evil against you. These are people that you have a weak spot for. But in that season, they have developed a wicked spot for you. So you need to be careful as to who you trust. You need to be careful as to who you share information with, because not everyone around you is what you think they are. In a case where dogs are fighting for you, it can also mean people around you support you. People around you believe in you. People around you are praying for you. And that is because dogs are symbolic to man's best friend, or rather people that are close to you, or something that is close to you. I know in Africa, dogs are associated with witchcraft, and that is the translation side of things. But if you are to now interpret, you realize that it goes deeper than that. Number 2, being trapped in your dream. Being trapped in your dream symbolizes stagnancy or curses that are in place in your life. People who will usually see themselves trapped, they struggle to excel in life. It does not matter what they do, it will come to nothing. They start something, they won't finish it. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a new job, whether they are building something, whether it's a business, it doesn't matter what they start. At the end, it will come to nothing. And people like that, they work so hard. They will work hard like an elephant, only to eat like an ant. Being trapped in your dream is not a good dream at all. Hence, you are to pray, and sometimes you are to fast, just so that you break free from that which is holding you back, because it can be spiritual, it can also be mental. Number 3, seeing yourself flying in your dreams. This dream is symbolic to being spiritually gifted. It could also mean that you have entered a season of freedom. This dream can also be symbolic to breakthrough, and to be exact, financial breakthrough, healing breakthrough, deliverance type of a breakthrough that is coming upon your life. You have been praying for this, and now God is saying, this is your season to walk in that which you have been praying for. Number 4, seeing yourself naked. This dream means different things to different people in different situations. The same dream, if you are naked and you are on your own, means that you are free, means that you are at peace, or you are about to enter a season of rest. But if you see yourself naked and other people can see that you're naked, or you are in the mall or shopping complex and all of a sudden you are walking naked and people are looking at you, this dream, there it means embarrassing secrets are about to come out, or things that you never wanted people to know or find out. Those things are about to come out. Number 5, seeing yourself drowning in your dreams. This dream is symbolic to being defeated, either emotionally or even spiritually, where you feel overwhelmed or you feel drained. People call this a burning out, where you feel like you don't have what it takes to move on. So it could be in your business, it could be in your relationship, it could be at work, it could be you being a parent, being a father, being a mother. You feel like, you know what, I can't do this anymore, or this is too much on me. Sometimes it can also mean you need to rest, right? You need to take a break, get yourself together, and come back. And if you keep pushing, while you are seeing yourself drowning in your dreams, sooner or later, it's going to get worse. And you might press buttons that after pressing them, you will regret for the rest of your life. Meaning you might make decisions that will cost you more than what you are currently dealing with. So every time you see this, just look at your life. Look at what's happening around you. Check what's happening around you and make right decisions. Number 6, seeing yourself in your previous school, be it your primary or high school. This dream is symbolic to what I hate, and that is the spirit of delay. So every time you see yourself back in your high school, back in your primary, God is saying to you, there is a spirit of delay, there is a spirit of backwardness that is fighting you, and until you address this spirit, nothing will go well in your life. And sometimes God is telling you that there is a foundation that is faulty, or this is where it went wrong, and you need to pray and you need to fast. You need to address this. And until you address it, nothing will move in your life. Number 7, poop, human feces. This dream has 2 meanings. The first meaning is that it's symbolic to hidden treasures, wealth, and riches. And the opposite is true. If you see yourself stepping on poop, it could also mean death. It could also mean trouble coming your way. Unexpected trouble coming your way. Something that will really put you down financially. So it's very important for you to always pay attention to the context of your dream. If you see yourself cleaning, maybe let's say toilets, and you see poop in the toilet, this dream can be symbolic to you fighting what we call, or what I call, inherited giants, fighting battles that have nothing to do with you. You're actually becoming something for somebody that you're not supposed to become. You're dealing with inherited enemies. Dream number 8, when you see a castle, huge castle. This dream is symbolic to work that is ahead of you. God is saying there's so much work ahead of you, and I want you to get ready for it. I want you to prepare yourself for it. I want you to work on building capacity for what I am bringing. This is responsibility, nothing else. And God is saying, prepare yourself. Number 9, shoes. Shoes are symbolic to authority, establishment. And of course, it also depends on what color the shoes are. If it's black shoes, it might mean you're about to walk in power. Also, one has to understand the context. Sometimes you can be wearing shoes that are bigger. Sometimes you can be wearing shoes that are small. You can be wearing shoes that are not the same. Maybe this color and that other color. You can be seeing shoes. So context matters. But in a nutshell, every time you see shoes in your dream, this dream is symbolic to authority, establishment, power. Number 10, an elephant or elephants. Elephant or elephants in your dream are symbolic to greatness, leadership, control, promotion. You could be somebody who is starting a business, and all of a sudden, you see elephants in your dreams. Just get ready, because something bigger than big is about to happen. Something great than greater is about to take place in your business, and you're going to be shocked. So every time you see elephants in your dreams, these are more than just dreams, but these are prophetic dreams, and they have good meaning, these dreams. If you see an elephant chasing you, it could be you are trying to get involved or be part of something that you are not ready for or prepared to be part of. Number 11, when you see yourself wearing yellow clothes or surrounded by color yellow or seeing the word yellow. Yellow is symbolic to healing. It's symbolic to days of refreshments. What that means is you're about to be made whole again. That's what yellow is all about. It's a very prophetic color. It could be you're seeing somebody that you love and they're wearing color yellow. That dream is more than just about you. It could also be about them. What God is saying to you about them. So yellow is a very prophetic color. Number 12, snakes. Snakes in your dreams are symbolic to deception, especially where you see yourself being beaten by snakes. That now has crossed the line of the natural, so supernatural and spiritual. This is witchcraft. Somebody's bewitching you. Either they are using their black magic on you or words, but somebody is actually spitting evil against you. And if you don't do anything about that, it will take form in your life, meaning it will take shape. Whatever that they are busy with behind the scene, either in covens, shrines, or unholy places, will actually take shape in your life. So you are to pray against such a dream. If you see yourself just surrounded by snakes, hey, start praying, because people around you are there to kill what is inside of you. We know what happened in Genesis 3, where the snake deceived Eve. To deceive means to remove the seed. Hence, when Angel Gabriel appeared to Mary, he said, you shall conceive. To conceive is to take back the seed. So whenever you see snakes around you, not biting you, but just seeing snakes, be careful as to who is around you. Some are there to remove the seed that is in you. Number 13, seeing yourself losing your teeth or your tooth. It also depends on which one. If you are seeing yourself losing your back teeth, it's symbolic to you losing control, or you're about to make poor decisions. And sometimes it could be power is about to be taken away from you. You can be somebody who is on top there, but now you're about to be demoted. You can be somebody who hires people, but now you're about to be fired. You can be somebody, you can be a CEO, you can be a manager, you can be a supervisor, but power is about to be taken away from you. But if you see yourself losing these front teeth, this is symbolic to confidence. This is symbolic to wisdom, knowledge. So you are now actually in a position of making decisions outside wisdom or outside what you know. You're about to compromise. Because most people don't understand that it doesn't matter what it is. Anything you compromise to have, you'll have to compromise to maintain. So you're about to make decisions outside what you know, what you have been taught. And you know that I'm compromising, but still you're about to do it when you see yourself losing the front teeth. Number 14, a car crash or an accident in your dream. This dream is symbolic to anything that is meant to take you from one point to another. It could be your business, it could be your work, it could be even relationship, it could be your marriage. Anything that is meant to take you to another level. Doesn't matter what level that is. It could be a level of happiness, joy, peace, finance. It doesn't matter what level. But something that is meant to take you from one level to another. And once you see yourself in an accident, there God is telling you it's not going to go according to plan. Or something is not going to go right. It could be also the enemy fighting your new relationship, the enemy fighting your marriage, your finances, at your workplace. Somebody's trying to mess you up there. So God is showing you in advance. Hence, you need to pay attention to the context and bring that back to your life and check what's happening currently. Because once you start paying attention to what's happening in your life at that time and what God is showing you, you'll understand better and you will know this is what I have to pray for. And this is where I'm supposed to pray and stand against every plan of the enemy. Number 15, an eagle in your dreams. Very prophetic dream. Powerful dream. This dream is symbolic to speed, but not normal speed, supernatural speed or supernatural acceleration. This is where what took others years to build, God is saying you're going to do it in months. It could have taken somebody 15 years, but God is saying it's going to take you 15 months. This is a very prophetic dream. That's why not everyone will see an eagle in their dreams. The same dream, it could also be symbolic to a prophetic calling that is upon your life. Doesn't mean you are to be a prophet. It could mean you have a spirit of prophecy or you have a gift of prophecy. And sometimes it could mean you are called by God to do His work. This dream as well could also mean you are about to be big. You are about to shine. You are about to be revealed by God to the world. This dream, I love it because it's symbolic to greatness. Very, very powerful dream. Number 16, when you see a ship, S-H-I-P, ship, in your dream. This dream is symbolic to international doors opening for you. God is saying to you, get ready. I'm about to announce you to the world. I'm about to open doors, even in places you never thought, even in places you never expected. This is a good dream, but it goes beyond what you think. God is saying to you, you are too global to be local. So get ready. If you don't have a passport, get your passport ready. Because God is about to announce you to the world. 17, rain. When you see rain in your dream, everybody knows this one. This dream is symbolic to blessings in your lives. This is what you have prayed for, and God is saying, this season, I'm going to answer you. You are going to walk in a season that is full of yeses, full of answers. However, the opposite is true. If you see yourself running and it's raining heavily, I'm talking about hail, storms, everything, this could be things are about to go wrong. It's a warning, it's a prophetic warning that things are about to go wrong. And guess what? You are going to be very much responsible in those things going wrong. So once you see such a dream, pay attention to how you treat those that God has put in your life. Because you might mess somebody up that you were never meant to mess. And by messing them, everything will start collapsing in your life. So you need to be careful. However, dreams or revelations of rains are symbolic to blessings. 18, mango. Mango in your dreams is symbolic to access. Access to power, access to new dimensions in the spirit, access to whatever that you have been trusting God for. As we all know, mango is two words coming together, men go. It could be you are in a new relationship or you're in crossroads and you don't even know whether you should say yes or go through with it or not, and you see a mango. Then there you know that, okay, it means everything is fine. I can go ahead. But the prophetic meaning of mango means access. Dream number 19, a fish. When you see a fish in your dream, just know you're about to dance. You're about to celebrate. Everybody that follows me, everybody that knows me, will know that I cannot talk about dreams, especially prophetic dreams, and not talk about a fish. And that is because a fish is symbolic to provision, wealth, freedom, happiness, and all these great things. That's why Jesus gave an example and said, what type and what kind of a father will give his son a snake while his son is asking for a fish? And that is because fish in your dream is symbolic to abundance. So every time God shows you a fish, wake up and dance. Wake up and celebrate. Something good is coming to you. Something good is about to happen to you. And of course, the opposite is also true. If you see dead fish, you need to start working on your emotions. You need to start working on your finances. It could be something is about to go wrong, and strictly in the area of your finances. So pay attention to the context of the dream. But if you see a fish that is dead and cooked and all of that, that dream is actually having another meaning. When I said dead, I didn't mean like dead in terms of cook, like dead in the water. That's what I meant. But dead, somebody cut it and it's cooked or it's ready for somebody to eat. That dream means you are ready for what's coming. Dream number 20, seeing yourself on a wheelchair where people are pushing you, where you are asking for people to push you, or you are trying to be your own helper. You're helping yourself, but you're on a wheelchair. This dream is symbolic to you depending on others, especially where people are pushing you. You are so much dependent on others that you can't do nothing by yourself. But where you are on a wheelchair and you are pushing yourself, it could be the spirit of mismanagement, spirit of laziness haunting your life. And you are your own downfall. The reason why things are not happening the way they should be happening is not because of the devil. It's because of you. Either you can manage what God has given you. God is giving you $10 today. You don't even know what you did with that $10. You can't manage anything. And as a result, you can't move forward and make progress in life. You can't manage people that God gives you. You can't manage anything. Dream number 21. Seeing yourself stuck in a muddy place or sloppy place or swampy place. This dream is symbolic to disappointments or bad news coming your way. God here is telling you, brace yourself, prepare yourself, because something that is unpleasant is coming, because this is symbolic to unpleasant situations or moments or seasons. And what I love about God is that he reveals to redeem, meaning he cannot show you something that you have no power over or authority over. So he's revealing it to you because you can either stop it, minimize it, change it, or block it. So sometimes instead of saying, oh, trouble is coming, danger is coming, or something bad is coming, you are to stop it. Sometimes you can't stop it, but you can minimize it. Because remember, God is not a gossiper. He does not just show you things for the sake of showing you. He shows you things so that you can do something about it. You are either part of the problem or part of the solution. So once you see yourself in a muddy place, just know something is about to happen that is not good. Dream number 22, seeing meat in your dream. Meat is symbolic to many things. Of course, it comes down to context. If you see raw meat, uncooked meat, this dream is symbolic to abundance as well. Symbolic to wealth. It's actually symbolic to having more than enough. But if you see meat that is rotten, this dream is symbolic to sickness, disease. Your body is being attacked, either by the enemy or by the environment that you are in. But at the end, you will see that you wake up in few days, before you know it, you're not feeling well. And what do you then do? Nothing beats prayer. And of course, some problems are not subject to prayer, but are subject to wisdom. Avoid going to certain places, avoid eating certain things, or avoid being around certain people, if you know what I mean. 23, when you see dead people in your dreams. It's one thing when you see yourself dead, but it's another thing when you see yourself surrounded by dead people. I'm talking about dead people that some, yes, you know, some you don't even know. It depends. If you see people you don't know that are dead, surrounded by dead people you don't know, that dream means you are influenced by negative people. You are somebody who thrives in negativity, or you are surrounded by negative individuals. When you see people you know that are dead, it could be symbolic to tribal spirit, right? It could be a tribal spirit from your mother's side, tribal spirit from your father's side. It depends on the context. But if you see yourself dead, just get ready for a new beginning. You have entered a season of transformation. You're about to experience a new beginning. 24, goat or goats chasing you. This dream is symbolic to generational curses, generational patterns or systems that are still attached to you. One of the reasons why you are not breaking through, one of the reasons why you are not arriving, yet you departed long time ago, is because there is a curse that is stopping you. And it's very important that when you see such, you don't just pray, but you fast. You are to address altars either from your father's house or your mother's house, so that at the end, your life can make sense. This is nothing but a generational curse. Dream number 25. When you see flies in your dream. This dream is not good at all. It's symbolic to the spirit of death. Either that spirit is haunting somebody close to you, or that spirit is haunting you. In a case where you see somebody you know surrounded by flies, start praying for them. There is a mark in their lives, and that could be death is after them. If you see yourself surrounded by flies, or you're trying to chase flies away in your house, it could be death is already hovering, and somebody in that family or in your house is about to be taken away. So you need to pray. You need to fast. And if you are graced enough to see who, you need to even tell them that there is an attack on your life. There is a mark on your life. And you need to begin to tell them, go on prayer, go on fasting. You yourself, you need to tell those people if you are graced enough to see them in your dream. But if it's you, declare that you shall not die, but you shall live. Not just to declare the good news or the goodness of the Lord, but you are not going to die. You shall live to become a testimony of God's glory. So flies in your dreams, it's not a good dream at